Hi, Carla. Okay, we are recording. And
Welcome to We United. It's just the two of us today.
well, now three. Caroline, do you see her popping up?
Where's Caroline? Caroline.
She's
Nobody
trying to
yet.
connect her audio. Oh, your audio, you got to push it back on. You want to go jump out and jump back on? Oh, I love what you're wearing too.
Ooh, I'm excited. I always wear the same thing to work. I like clothes.
And I'm, at home, got my sweater on. Here.
Did I hear her?
Rosie.
Caroline's saying she can't hear anything. Now I can't hear you.
I muted myself because my dog's barking. Can you hear her?
No. I heard something. But why can't I see Caroline?
She popped out and she's going to pop back in because she pushed no audio.
Oh,
There she is.
technology is hard sometimes when you
Yes.
know what you're going through.
On that phone.
I get so intimidated with it sometimes that I'm like, I'm on here 10 minutes early because I want to make sure I didn't do it wrong.
I was over there like straightening my bangs.
Like, let's fluff her up a little. So bottom line, neurofeedback is just introducing small doses of energy to the subdermal layers of the skin, allowing the brain to draw from that energy and heal itself, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like opening up those neural pathways and making it so that it detoxes whatever is making those neural pathways, like trauma, stress, that kind of thing, sickness. And that's why we get ill, is because we're not getting REM and we're not able to heal, even from like day-to-day activity, right? So every where's Caroline? I see she's on. Where is she?
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can this time.
Good.
I just can't see her.
You can't see me?
Oh, I can see you now. Yay.
Okay.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. We all
Not
look
that I'm not that I'm shocked, but I always funny fact, okay? Fun fact. Orange is like the number one color that normal women do not like. They hate orange. And you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
You look
Thanks.
amazing. I do love orange. My first truck was orange.
Oh.
Small fun fact. But anyway, so what happens is I have these pre-programmed programs that make it so that when I hit the button, it sends different signals. And in each protocol, it has a different amount of the signal so that the brain can draw from it. And then it detoxes all of the stuff that's stuck in the head, reopening those neural pathways, and makes it so that the ADHD goes away and the brain fog can go away. And the way to keep that at bay is what we talked about before with water and protein.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. And so that's just reopening neural pathways, because that's what I'm going to title this section.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Olivia.
Hi, Olivia.
I know we're all a little behind this morning. That's okay.
Yeah, even me, I couldn't get in. I was like trying to get in, and when you said the new link, that's when I managed to get in.
Right.
So
How are you
are
doing?
you? Good. You look good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. I love what you're wearing. Olivia, how are you doing, hon?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How's everything going? Did your cows all have babies?
Yeah, as far as I know, I didn't go out there the past couple of days, just because of doctor's appointments.
Oh, okay.
How's that going?
Good. It's going.
It's going.
Yeah.
You're a little flustered?
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
No, it's just I lost a friend this past weekend. So
I'm
they were
so
just
sorry.
it's okay. It was a freak accident. No one knows how it happened.
Mm.
It's just weird. Life is weird.
My heart's with you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, you could say that. Life is weird.
It's weird how everything works, but it's okay. Everything happens for a reason.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. That's why I always tell my husband, everything happened for a reason. You don't like it now, but later, and then you realize, you know what? Maybe that's how it's supposed to be to get to that other point, in life.
Yeah.
What's your best memory of your friend?
Just all the fires we used to go to.
Yeah.
We always have fires up. Do you guys know where Porcupine Dam is? Okay, so it's just like a little dam up in Logan, and we always just go up there and have fires, and it was just always up there, fun, laughing, good times. But
Yeah.
How do you process that so young? Like, have you ever had anybody pass before?
yeah, I I try to block it out. I'm trying to do better. I don't know. I don't know. I just kind of just go through the memories, let like everything, all the feelings. I just feel all the feelings and try not to block it out. It's just, yeah.
Blocking it out can be hurtful sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
But it's
Well,
also like, it has to be at the right moment, right? Because if you're in college or your classes or you're doing the cows, you could be putting yourself in a predicament,
Mhm.
right? But
Yeah.
feelings come up, you got to feel them. Are you doing that?
Yeah. I've definitely been feeling them. So,
Hmm. Major air hugs.
from all of us.
Major air
Yeah.
hugs. You have support, Olivia. You don't need to
thank
suffer.
you. Thank you.
What's
What
going
is
on?
something that they always made you laugh? Was it a he?
Yeah, it was a he.
Okay.
Just the jokes. Not the like the stupid little jokes. Those, oh,
Dad jokes.
yes. Dad
Tell us,
jokes. That's
tell us
right.
the one that comes to the forefront of your mind.
Yeah.
Oh, when I was in a boot, crippled, that was my name. I never lost it. That was,
Crippled or boot?
yeah, that was always the joke, is when I was in my boot after my surgery.
He'd call you boot or cripple.
Crippled.
That's
Even
terrible.
even when I wasn't in the boot, that was still my nickname. So
I like it. Should we change your name?
Crippled. Yes, at least for today.
Can I not call you cripple and call you boot instead?
Yeah. Boots.
Yeah, boot. Yeah, I like
boot.
that.
No,
Mm.
that's something that, like, since I've lost Kirby, grief is hard, and since I was a sophomore in high school, I've had somebody that I've loved pass. And hi, I'm 47 years old this year, so there's somebody of significance that I've lost every single year. And so it never gets easy. But when you think about him and you think about the people that you've lost and you want to cry, obviously, but also celebrate the reason why you're crying. I miss him calling me boots or cripple. So maybe we need to make you a name tag that says cripple and put it over your head.
Changed my name tag at work from Olivia to crippled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just celebrate in small ways,
Yeah.
small
Yeah.
reminders of the good that he put into your life, because I wouldn't have anything that I have today without Kirby. Nothing. I wouldn't have my granddaughter because my oldest child wouldn't have been here. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
there's little daily reminders that can make you smile and make the grief process a little bit easier, but it's never easy, right? So
Yeah.
I know you don't want the attention, but you have support.
Thank you.
Welcome. When are you going to come see me?
Oh, I was gonna ask you, is it in North Salt Lake? South Salt Lake?
I
Salt Lake?
have North Salt Lake and then also South Weber.
Okay. Because I have to go down to, I was actually gonna text you about this. I have to go down to Primary Children's on the 10th, I believe is what day. Could I come down then when
Yeah.
I'm already down there?
Yeah, text me when we're done.
Okay.
Okay, but South Weber's closer.
Yeah.
So we'll get there. So today I have been asked to be the lead on this, and I'm not sure where to take our conversation. You know, I don't want to point Olivia out and use her grief as a lesson, but it might be good to thumbtack for later, right? Maybe
Mhm.
some grief lessons. Caroline, do you have anything you want to talk about today?
Uh, well, last I
The
was
week before last.
prepared. What?
The week before last, because we didn't meet last week. You
Oh,
had
oh
something.
yes. I did wanted to talk about the Ruby, um,
Ruby Franks?
Kelly. Yeah, Ruby Frankie,
Yeah.
situation because she lived close by my house. Well, not by my
Oh,
house, but I'm in St. George. It's not too far. So it's like 15 minutes
I
from me.
I was gonna message and say, what was it again, so that I could do some research, but I didn't. Can you kind of fill us all in for those who don't know what happened, Carly?
Well, she has 6 children, and apparently she was abusing those kids. And then she have a YouTube channel, and
Oh,
in her YouTube channel she document everything she does and things like that. But even her followers sometimes say you shouldn't do that. That's not normal, whatever that she was doing. Sometimes she stuffed the kids because she asked them to do something and then they don't do it. Even in her channel, she say, no, I think today I'm not gonna feed the kids today, stuff like that. And then I guess one day one of the kids was put up, didn't want to deal with it. And then I guess she kind of locked them in the closet and taped them. And then one of the kids ended up getting in and out and it knocked at the neighbor door and then asked to call the police and ask for some food. And that's pretty much what's happening. And then on top of that, she she pretend. She said that's my partner, she's my therapist, but I think they are in a relationship. And then ask the husband to not be in the house because she want to be, how do you put it? I guess the husband was watching some porn. And then she said, oh, you need to get some help. You need to get out of the house. And the next thing you know, the therapist move in to the house. So in a way, so the abuse end up, I think she was already there, but when the therapist move in, the abuse end up being worse.
so from
And
what I understand, tell me if I'm wrong or right, they had been separated for over a year and the dad
yeah.
hadn't seen the kids during
Mm-hmm.
that entire year. Is that correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wow. So what is
And
it exactly that you want to talk about? What do you want to highlight on this?
my highlight on it is more about how how the someone can seem normal and you see the kids and you think everything is fine. But because at first I was like, how come the neighbor didn't say anything? But I find out the neighbor did call. So my highlights to this, I feel like the government need to do better. You know what I mean? Because at first I was like, how come no one say anything? I'm sure they have to see something. But it turned out they did. They just come, knock at the door, and leave a note. So it's like, that's not enough. I feel like we should do better. You know what I mean? Like when they find out those problems, like they should investigate more, find out more. Because thank God no one died, you know what I mean? None of the kids, but it could have, some of them could have.
On to that point.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's that's hard because if the government puts more things in place, anyone can call and anyone can say something even though it's not true. So you have both sides of it. Like, yeah, they need to be more thorough, but I don't know where I'm going with that.
It's a fine line, really, because like with knowing what I know about,
Sorry.
it's
Okay, I'm sorry, Sarah. Here. Okay, okay.
what I
Okay,
know about what
I
the
am
police
sorry.
do, you're okay. So what I know what the police do is, they have to do a follow-up, right? They have to go with there's a
Yes.
WhatsApp, right? And if she's not going to answer the phone and there's like no evidence showing that there's any kind of probable cause, they don't have any reason to do anything more. And
Yeah.
that's where their hands are tied, right? And a
Mhm.
lot of like things, there's a lot of national stories about, well-known people. I mean, you look at what happened with PD last week, his
What
houses got
happened?
raided, found all these tapes. It doesn't matter who you are, everybody messes up. Everybody has incidents of, making mistakes. And I, I couldn't really read into the Frankie, I don't remember her full name, but thing because I got angry. I got really, really angry, especially with the husband not seeing the kid for over a year. There are so many lingering questions of why.
I
Mhm.
know. And I'm asking, sometimes I'm like, is he was brainwashed and he act like he doesn't know what the heck is going on. I don't,
Did you
Well, you
watch
can
the interview, the
choose.
police interview?
yes, I did. And I was like, okay, how come you never see? And then she even asked him to sign paper. He signed the paper with no asking any question.
Paper, what was the paper?
She's just like, oh, I have some paper. I need you to sign. Do you trust me? Are you willing to sign them? And he's like, yeah. And then first she wanted all the cars, I don't know how many cars, but one to be only on her name, and he was willing to do it. So he signed it. And then she said, she asked, well, I have other paper because I want to start my own business. Are you willing to sign those paper too? So, and he said, yeah, sure. But apparently, I think she was trying to sell the house under him and without him know about it. That's what
Hmm.
he was trying to do. I think, to me, I feel like he loved her so much, wanna get back to her. He willing to do anything.
Yeah.
That's my main. I don't know.
Well, I mean, obviously he played a huge role in it, even if he decided not to know.
Yeah.
Those are your kids, you need to know what's going on. Even call them daily, video call if you can't be there, you know. So
That's
uh,
still tricky.
it's
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 such a
it
slippery slope.
upsets me. And the government, okay, I guess I'm putting myself out there. My ex, we share a 3-year-old and he's my abuser. I spent 19 days in the crisis center because of him, um, with my 3 oldest. So he called and my son had some bruises on his shins, the little boy bruises, where if you'd fall or you're playing. And so the DCFS came to my house. They did a whole investigation. They came in, they talked to school, they talked to daycare, and we even had a child attorney come in and interview my son. So if they had done that to the Frankie case, maybe something would have been different.
Yes.
Mhm.
And especially I heard they have so many. I feel like the one they should invest more, they didn't, and the one they have a little incident and then they go for it. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I get
Well,
what you're saying.
the reason they went for it is because the boy that knocked on the door, he was so dehydrated he could barely hold himself up, but he was so thin
Yes.
and he was
Mhm.
very bruised, and the bruising around his wrist from being tied down is what caused the police
Mhm.
to have the proper indication that it was good for them to go into the door,
Mhm.
So,
But that was then, but what about the one prior to that when the
I don't
neighbor
know, it's
called?
weird that they would leave a note.
Yeah, that I
I've
don't think
never heard of them doing that before.
That's
there's
what
something weird there.
I know. And I'm like, because at first I didn't know the neighbor call because I'm like, it's no way. You have to see something that's not weird. How come no one said? And then I find out they've been calling, but every time they knock at the door, no one replies. So they leave a note and stuff like that. So, and plus the family too know about it too. And no one say anything. It's like,
The big thing.
I don't understand. To me, I feel like if it's the kid's gonna be in danger, you say something,
Well,
you
it's
know?
not just saying it, but go through with it. Like the government should
Exactly.
go through with what.
Exactly. Follow through.
Mhm.
And then make the process quicker to follow what's going on too, not make it long, like just follow through what's going on. And I feel like they didn't do that. I feel like sometimes they just heard one call and they just let's see what's going on. And to me, I feel like how more. I mean, any call you should go investigate. But if you see there's so many call, obviously there's something that's not right.
Yeah. No, I get that.
But at the same time, I don't know. I have a little doubt. I'm thinking maybe the husband knew a little something, you know, then he's acting he doesn't know. Maybe he didn't know as far, he went that far. But I feel like he kind of knows something. There's no way he doesn't know anything at all.
So according to investigator Google, they pled guilty to 4 counts of felony child abuse on December 18th and 27th. That's Jody and Ruby. Okay. They were held in jail until they were both sentenced to 4 counts of 1 to 15 years each. And then they were sentenced to 4 counts on February 20th of this year. So each of them will be in jail between 4 to 30 years for each of those sentences, right? So the youngest child will obviously be he'll be an adult by the time Ruby gets out. But
How old's the youngest child?
let me,
I think 9 or 12.
Well, worst case scenario, I mean, 4 years.
I know there was also a little girl because they had the youngest son and the
he's at
youngest.
9. Their youngest is 9, yeah. Sorry, Olivia. Go ahead. I apologize.
Olivia?
I interrupted you, Olivia.
Oh, they just have the youngest son and daughter that was in the house.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So 6 children are Sherry, who is 20. She's the oldest. She also claims that she's been calling the police. Chad, Abby, Julie, Russell, and Eve. So Chad follows as the next eldest at 18, with Abby at 16, Julie at 14, Russell at 12. Russell is the one that escaped
Yes.
to the
Well,
neighbor's home. And Eve was found downstairs, right? Am I wrong? Eve was found downstairs, or she was
Yeah,
tied
in the
up or
closet.
something. Yeah. And she's 9. So by the time Evie is in her 20s, that's when Ruby will be out. But yeah, I don't know who has the kids are in state custody, which means that they're in foster homes. I don't know if they're together. I don't know if they're separated, but man, my heart goes out to these children. They don't deserve the hand that they were dealt, but
no, not at all. And it's like being in an abusive relationship. Things start little by little, and then you get used to that little, and then it's a little more piled on top, and then a little more. And then by the time you're like, okay, I've had enough, and you leave, you look back and you're like, I can't believe I went from here to here, but it's like just a little little step and then it's abuse. So I think they just, I don't know what goes on in a mom's head or a parent's head for that matter, that they think that, I don't know. It's hard to talk about.
Yeah, it is hard. I just thought the government should do better on this to investigate
Mhm,
more.
mhm.
I
And
know
it's hard.
sometimes, what? Go ahead.
No, Carlin, you go.
Yeah, I know sometimes people might do false, calling. They feel like they're wasting their time, but sometimes it doesn't matter. You just have to do it because you never know.
Well,
Yes.
and Jody Hildebrandt held a license for life coach. She's not a therapist, she's a life coach. So
Hmm. They say
it
she was a therapist. That's what.
yeah, I'm looking at her online trying to see what kind of credentials she has. I'm not saying anybody as a life coach is bad. I'm just saying like she was just made famous by Ruby Finks because of their YouTube channel, you know, and she was a life coach, not a therapist. Jody Hildebrandt was also a author. She wrote a book and founder and creator of Connections Classroom based in your Orem.
I just see this where parents think the children, they own them. They're not, you can't own a person. You raise kids to see them as an adult and have their own lives and be happy and healthy. And if you want relationship when they're older, obviously you have to treat them like a person, like someone who, you know, they want to spend time with you and they're not going to want to spend time with an abuser.
Yes, yes, that's true.
I
You're
know
right.
Jody had a niece that was in her care for a little bit too. And her niece is just starting now to speak out about everything Jody did to her while she was in her care as well.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something happier.
Yeah.
Olivia,
Yeah.
how many cows do you have? How many new babies do you have?
New babies?
Ooh.
For calves.
Calves.
Oh, okay. I'm talking baby. What baby?
I want to say, I don't know. I want to say between 20 to 40. I don't know the exact count.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Ooh, that's a
No, I
lot of work. I'm thinking about all the work.
Do you have a
You
favorite?
know,
Do you have a favorite baby or favorite cow or okay,
Yeah.
what's the name?
Teddy. It's the only, so we have black Angus, so they're all black with a little bit of white. But this one cow had a brown, fluffy calf. And it's the cutest thing in the whole wide world. And
Mm,
call it Teddy.
I love
Teddy.
that. Awesome.
super
That's
cute.
that's
Did
very.
did anybody have anything this week that has happened to them that they want to celebrate?
Ooh.
Well, something happened to me, but I'm not ready to say anything yet.
Oh,
I
well,
need to wait.
congratulations. We're excited to hear. Today is National Lovers Day, so love your lovers. We have a holiday for everything now.
Yeah.
It's like you can look up, tomorrow and tonight's the pink moon. I don't know what that means either. So
The
Is that the
pink
moon
moon.
gonna be pink?
in the energy world, there is so much to learn. There's so much to learn. I have no idea, but yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
So,
what are your ladies' thoughts on grounding? I was just talking to Charlotte about that earlier.
oh, I think it's an incredible tool. But you can do that by putting your feet in the ground,
Yeah,
in the dirt.
and the
You know,
dirt.
yeah, it has the same signal as your body vibration, so it helps recenter your central nervous system.
Mm-hmm.
If you put your feet in the ground,
Yes.
like bare feet. That's
Uh-huh.
why you'll always see me in sandals, even during the winter. It's hard for me to wear shoes, but I will like shovel the snow off of the ground and put my feet on the dirt to center myself,
How long do you have to
Mm.
have there?
just till you feel better.
Yeah,
Mm.
people have, I've watched this documentary, just the first part. It's called Heal. Oh my goodness, Heal Freely or something. And what these people have done is they go out into nature for so many times during the day and they sit there and then they think about, your mind is a powerful tool. And they just sit there and then they're like, you're gonna heal me, I'm gonna be healed. There's even people who say water vibrations in water. You could talk to water and water can heal you too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So, now I can't remember which one it is. I watched a video yesterday. Now I have to go back. And it said to leave your crystal in the sun for the day, and a couple of hours before you go to bed, put it in your water and drink some of it. And
Yeah.
it has the same effects and vibration of your body that we're trying to get into, sleep. And by drinking that water or introducing that into your system so that it will help your body reset faster and be able to fall asleep faster. Amethyst?
You know what?
Amethyst.
We should try something all together as a group for a week
Yes.
and
And
then
then
see next
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
It was
Okay,
amethyst.
amethyst. Do we want to do amethyst? Do we want to do that? Go out and get a stone today and
yeah, we probably need to get the stone. I don't even know where to
Like
go to
it's
get one.
purple amethyst.
Oh, purple. Okay. Mm.
so say that again. So they left it out during the day.
Leave it out in the sun during the day. And now I
Mhm.
gotta find that video so I can give you guys the full spiel.
Yeah,
Anyway,
then send the information to us.
I will.
The
I'll
address.
put it on the group chat. But like you put it in the sun all day so that it can get the sun's vibrations, right? And then a couple of hours before you go to bed, it said to put the amethyst. So obviously you want a small piece in water, and it will change the molecules of the water so that your body can actually absorb its energy from the sun, and it helps with resetting the central nervous system again, Olivia, so that you can fall asleep faster.
I think we should try this.
I think we should try it
Okay.
I think we should go.
Let's do that and let's try it. Let's do grounding too, each of us.
every
Okay.
day.
Every
With our
day.
feet. Yeah, I want pictures though, not gross feet pics. I'm just saying, like, I want pics of you guys actually doing it. Okay.
We can
So
sell the
put your
feet
feet in
pictures.
I am not gonna pay for feet pics.
What were you saying, Caroline?
So we need to put our feet in the ground.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm from Haiti, so my parents, they're from the country. Everybody in the country, they barely wear sandal shoes. They only wear shoes if they go into church. So I live in the city. So whenever I go see my grandpa, I try to do it. I can't because my feet are very sensitive. But then they're like, it's nothing. And I'm like, man, how do you do it? Yes,
You
their
gotta
feet
start.
always on the ground. Like it's nothing.
Yeah.
So maybe they heal them themselves without even know this is, we that's why they're not as sick as we are because they already doing it the right way.
That is so true. Completely
Yep.
true.
Absolutely true. If I were to go out my front door and put my feet in the ground, I would be stepping on a lot of dog poop. So I have to be very careful about where. And Olivia, you're kind of the same because you have a lot of cows. So we have to be very careful about where we put our feet. But yeah, if you need tips and tricks, Caroline, on how to get your feet tough, you just got to take your shoes off and start walking outside of your own yard.
I know it's I think it's a mind thing too. You need to be ready to do it because
Yeah.
even
Okay.
at the house, because before the house that I was have carpet, so I like to stay bare feet. Now this house is not don't have carpet, it's hardwood. I cannot be bare feet. I have to put the shoes on. It just feel weird
But then you have to
to
clean.
what?
Then you have to clean more.
I know. That's what I realized. So I'm like, what do I do here? I'm like, I need a special shoes to be inside.
Just off.
Yes, I think I have to prepare myself to do it. I'm not. Maybe I do it little by little, like a 5 minute this day, 10 minute. Every day, give myself a little bit longer
But when you do
hour.
it, you have to imagine that you're sucking up energy and pulling it through your body, through your toes. Think about your
Mm-hmm.
toes, wiggle the toes, have it come up through your heels, through your legs. And as you're doing this, you're getting in touch with your body too. Because most people don't live in their body. Most people are like in the past or the future. You just you gotta be in your body and like suck it up, just like you're absorbing it. And as you're absorbing it, just let it fill through your body, go all the way up to the top of your head, and just sit there. And any ailing part of you, just imagine that it's like you're sucking it up in that area and it's fixing it. We can do
Okay,
that. We're gonna do this.
we're gonna do this.
Okay.
We're gonna heal
let's,
our body.
let's look at amethyst. I'm gonna look up amethyst on Amazon.
Why
Unless
we
you
have
guys have,
stone stores all over the place.
actually there is one in Brigham City as I'm thinking about this. All right, we'll go to Stone Place. Shop local.
And while you're there, buy sertraline.
By what?
Sertraline. Selenite. Why did I say a drug? Selenite.
What is selenite?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Spell it for me.
I can't.
So what is it? I know we don't know.
So selenite, sertraline is a medication, and I always get the two's name mixed up. Selenite is a very powerful stone, and it can help ward off some of the negativity charges that can come from being with other people and not allow evil to come near us. Like I have it on all of my doors so that if anybody walks through my doors that are invited, they don't have any trespassers coming with them. Does that make sense? And so it just wards off a lot of bad juju.
I have a friend of mine that visited me today. She's very knowledgeable about those things. So she's always like, "Ooh, there's a bad vibration here and there. We need this, we need that." She's all about that.
Yep, me too. I'd like to
Okay.
meet your friend. That sounds fun.
Oh, you like to meet her? Do you want me to call her? I could
Yeah.
call her.
You can
Let
invite
me,
her on. Will she come on our podcast with us today as our guest?
let me call her.
No, I think that,
Mhm.
with grounding, there's also sheets. Did you guys hear about these? Like you can get them anywhere, I think on Amazon. I keep hearing about them. But they go along with, they're sheets that you wear on your bed. You put them on your
Yes.
bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
one. Uh-huh.
And you can buy that to either like plug into a wall.
Because it goes
My
down.
bedroom, my bedroom's on the second floor, so I'm not sure how.
Well, the wires go from anywhere and then they go down to the ground. The wires do. So it's
Which is
connected.
fantastic, but it's 25 feet from the ground. So I have to do some more research. But my friends, I suggested it to her because she can't go outside. She's wheelchair bound. And so I suggested it to her. And she's noticed a big difference. She says she doesn't wake up sore in the morning because of this, but she didn't get the ones that stick the copper into the ground. What it is she got the one that you plug into the wall.
Okay.
But she says it works. I don't know. There's so many
Nice.
different forms of grounding now. It's weird.
She's fine. She didn't want to.
She's fine. Olivia, how do you ground?
I run around barefoot all year. It's the closest I've gotten.
Good.
I hate shoes. I hate them. I hate them. So all summer, especially, I run around barefoot no matter where I'm going. Rocks, everything. Don't wear shoes.
No more shoes. You know, I'm always tell my son, put shoes on. Maybe I should let him be, you know,
Yeah,
let it go.
Let it
let
go.
him be.
Yeah.
Teach him that the earth is his friend.
Mhm.
Exactly. You know what? I'm gonna start doing that. Teach him the earth is your friend.
I love you.
And stay away from the fire ants in St. George.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Oh,
that's
man. He love animal. He's always taking. If I allowed him, do you know how many snake and all type of animal that I'll have in my house? Mm, he
Olivia, I
is.
see this little brown thing to your left.
Yes, that is my dachshund. Franklin, come here.
Oh, look
Here,
at
bud.
that!
Come here, Franklin. This, come here.
He's a cute little wiener dog.
And then so quiet.
So
Oh
this
my God!
is Franklin.
If I can
He's
go ahead.
spoiled.
Spoiled. It doesn't look like a spoiled
Spoiled.
dog to me because is that a he or she?
He.
He stay very still. If I have a dog, that's what I want. I don't want a dog. "Grrr." It's like very quiet, you know. Come when you call him. I like that. Oh,
He's 9 years old now, and he likes to sleep. That's all he does. I swear. If he's not on my bed, he's sleeping on our couch or in front of our fireplace.
you should
Because
have a nickname. Sleepy.
well,
What? Carly?
See, he should have a nickname. Sleepy.
yeah, that's all he does.
That's so cute.
He's cute.
Yeah, very cute.
Mine's crazy.
Caroline, what do you do?
Well, right now I'm in the process to study real estate, and now I'm so scared. I am 88% done, and I'm scared to do the test, the last exam, because I'm scared that I have to go take the final exam. So I am scared because you're that age and you try to reinvent yourself. So that's what's going on right now with me.
You know what? Your
I'm scared.
body, your body feels the same way when it's scared as when it's excited, like nervous or excited.
Mhm.
So just say, I'm excited. I'm
Oh
excited.
my God. I started to get emotional about it. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you have support. We know you can do it. But
Yes.
your brain is so powerful that if you tell your brain that it is enough and that it will hold all of the knowledge and that you will
Yeah.
remember, it will.
Mhm.
Yes.
And just remember, like, you're not that old. I'm sure I'm older than all of you.
Yes. Just a little bit. Okay. Not that much.
It's okay to learn new things, but you can talk to your body. And in
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
morning when you wake up, talk to your brain and say, brain, you are capable. You can do this. You will
Mm-hmm.
retain. I am enough. Because you
Yeah.
are. You have overcome already so much in your life. What is one piddly little test?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
nothing. You're just psyching yourself out.
Yes. 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 I think the reason I'm scared is mostly because English is not my first language, it's my third language. And because of that, when they give you those tricky questions, that could easily my brain, and I'm not ready for that. I want them to ask me a straight question. Don't try to trick me, okay? I'm all barely. You know what I
Oh,
mean? And I think that's what's scary me.
they will trick you because I've taken it a few times. But you'll be okay. You'll get through it. Once you know that it will happen, you'll be tricked. You'll just catch it. Your eyes will catch it.
All right.
You train
There
your
are also
eyes.
things that you
catch
can
it.
do to prepare, right? So, we can send a thing out in chat, but I've taken it before and I had to have a proctor be able to help me because of my brain injury. I don't read things the right way. Right? And so they had to have somebody read the questions to me. And, there's different things that they're willing to do to allow you help so that you are successful. So
Okay.
let's jump into that and see if there's something that's fitting for you, right? But
Mhm.
I agree 100% with Lacey, and is from now on, from this moment forward, you are no longer scared. You are excited.
Mhm.
I'm excited.
Yes.
Yes.
No more. I no more the negative connotation, because if you speak the negative connotation, you are speaking that you're going to fail, and you will.
Yes. That is
Whatever
true.
you put out there, you will do. So you're
Yes.
excited, you're going to
I'm
pass, you're
excited.
going to be ready. You got
Mhm.
this.
Yes. I got this.
Mhm.
I got this at 43, new career. Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not?
You got the rest of your life to live. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm excited. No scary.
You wanna know scary?
Mhm.
My ex-mother-in-law, she tried to reinvent herself at 65 years old, and she did.
Wow. Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah. And she changed a lot from who she used to be, and she changed her mindset, and she
Wow.
became what she wanted to be because of the way that she spoke and she thought.
Okay. I can do it. Yes. All right. This is my
That's
new
great.
journey. Yeah. Yeah. I want a year from now when we talk, then I could say I'm a new person,
Yeah.
and be successful.
Yeah.
Especially the new rule that's happening that even make me more scared.
Wait,
How
whoa,
about
whoa.
real?
Whoa. What's the word that
Huh?
replaces scared?
Okay, I'm not
Excited.
scared. Okay, never scared. All right, I'm not scared. I'm
I'm
not scared.
excited
Yes.
about the new law.
Yes, that's the new me. Nothing scared me.
Right.
Not even a little bit.
Good.
Yes.
In the center
Yes.
brain, fear
Yes.
and joy cannot be in the same place.
No, you know what? It is what you say is so true. This is what happened. Sometimes I do something, right? So many times, as soon as I'm scared, I mess up. When I'm not scared, it just happened, just like nothing. And I'm like, why did I put the scared in my mind to mess me up? It's like something about scared. It's like it shouldn't be in our vocabulary at all. It's just not helping.
Okay. So why do you keep saying it?
I don't know.
Have you
I'm
seen
just
those
saying.
studies where this man had this woman hold up her arm and she said a negative statement? And when he went to push it down, she was weaker than when she said a positive statement.
Interesting.
When you say positive things, you become stronger.
Positive, 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 positive thought.
Happy.
Happy,
What's another word for happy?
joy.
And what does joy mean to you?
It's like a light
Yes,
going.
that's right. That's it. Joy is
That,
like a
and then,
light.
yes, and you like, and then you want to follow it. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you just,
Right.
yeah.
You're also
So
a light, so people want to follow you. And being the
yeah,
leader that you are, and you lead scared, what are your people that you're
yes,
leading
they're
going to
gonna be
lead?
scared.
Mhm.
We don't want that.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't. We don't. And we don't want doubt either.
It can be a
To doubt.
fuel, but it can be either way, right?
What did you say?
Doubt and fear can be for some people, it can be a fuel, but for most of us, it's just like a negative thing that drags us down and doesn't allow us to be, triumphant, right? In our daily or whatever lives. But if you were just to change from scared, like Lacey said, from scared to excited, and every time you talk about real estate or talk about something that's difficult at that time, it will be okay if you talk about it in a positive. Who cares if you flunked the first time? Do you know how many people, can I tell you how many people actually get the test 100% their first time they take it?
Not that many.
Not that many.
I took it 3 times. I went to Vegas because when I got my license, they didn't have any place in Utah. Well, it was Vegas or Salt Lake, and I was in St. George, so I went to Vegas. To sit there for 3 hours and fail and drive home, that's, that kind of sucked, but I did it again. Passed the state, failed the federal, did it again, passed the other one. We're good. You'll be good.
Okay.
It's easy.
You'll be good. Okay.
Think of it fun, exciting, easy, joy,
Easy breezy.
lemon squeezy.
Olivia, what are your thoughts about speaking in a negative or a positive? Have you experienced much?
Yeah. It's just I've noticed when I speak more negative, I feel worse, like more down, not like I'm not I'm not happy. But when you speak positive, it's the complete opposite. With like happy and like everything. But I went to a chiropractor. Her name's Lolly. She doesn't do, I can't remember what type of chiropractic, like what practice is, but she did like the arm thing that Lacey was talking about. And she had me look at a bottle of Windex that was sitting there. And when she was pushing down on my arms and stuff, weak. And then when she had me look at just like look at a wall or something, it was nothing. Like she couldn't push my arm down. So it definitely plays a factor when you're looking or speaking or anything negative than positive.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Positive.
That's where grounding comes in too, right? It helps us stay more positive. It helps us stay in that mindset longer. And the more we practice that, it becomes more natural. I'm probably, guilty just as much as Caroline of negative speaking and putting myself in a mindset where I'm scared. But Caroline, I mean, you're freaking amazing. And if you're scared, I don't know how to help myself, right? But if you're positive and you can do it at 43, then that inspires me to want to be better and do things at 47.
Yes. Yes, you can.
So
yes, you can.
Now that you said it to me, I want you to say it to you.
I'm going to say it to me because, to be honest, I give myself a year and a half. Okay, right now, we moved from an apartment. We live at not my mother-in-law. So we have a year and a half to get it together. So in that year and a half, I already said to myself, I will do it. I'm gonna be good at the real estate. I'm gonna do everything I need to do. By the time they come back, we get our own place, we get all the stuff that we need to do. And I believe in it.
How much time do you have left?
We just barely move in, so
you've got all the time in the world.
No, we just moved like a week ago. So yes. Ooh, I know, but I'm like, a year and a half gonna happen just like that. But that's the plan.
It does.
Yes. Everything new. My husband have a new career too. It's like everything is new. It's just
A fresh
whew,
start.
fresh. It's fresh start, but then plus that other news I haven't tell you yet. That's another news, and we're like, oh
Oh my gosh. Are
my
you?
God, I know.
Are you?
Yes, I am. I'm not.
Oh, congratulations.
I knew
Well,
it.
we're not saying anything yet. I didn't say anything. I don't
No,
know
you
what you
didn't
guys
say
talking about.
anything. You didn't have to say anything. Your body talked to us. Your body told us.
You're glowing.
You're glowing. I saw it too.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know that give another. Whew, we like. Whew, okay.
Well, you can do it.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We're gonna.
Even more important now, all the words that you speak,
Exactly.
all of
That's
those
what I think.
emotions, all of those emotions are you're feeding. And so everything you're
Mhm.
feeding yourself, you're feeding your children and you're feeding your husband and you're feeding those
Mhm.
around you. So now it's even more of a blessing for you to be able to
Yes.
put your feet into the ground and center yourself, speak freely
Mhm.
in love. And
Yes.
I'm so excited for you. Now I just want to drive down to St. George and I want to go to Rivers.
Yes, we need to come to St. George to do something. Oh my gosh, yes.
Well,
That's
I'm
awesome.
coming to St. George on
When?
Thursday night. What are you doing
Okay,
Friday?
nothing.
Okay, let's go. Let's
So
go
we
to
need
the
to
Main
marry?
Street Park. Yeah, let's go to the park with the
Yeah,
water in it.
definitely,
I love that
definitely.
park.
I would love that. Yes.
And then you guys can go visit one of my best friends owns Tiffany's Creperie.
Okay.
Okay, we could do that.
Yeah, she's the
Definitely.
one that I was telling you that adopted 26 kids.
Oh,
What?
Mhm.
Wow.
All
So I probably need some advice from her.
Tiffany's great. You'll
I
love
always,
her.
I always say, how do people have so many kids and they do this and I only have two, I can't even manage. You know what I mean? I'm like, how do they do it? What do they do? And then I get mad. My
you
son can
can.
drive me crazy.
He's supposed to.
He's supposed to, but I see some of the parents and not upset or anything. And I look like the crazy mom, be upset.
Some
Just put your
parents, we all have a calling. We all have something that we're good at, and it's okay to not be good at everything. Find something that you love.
Mhm.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Maybe,
Not
maybe instead
everybody.
of just putting his feet in the ground, you need to put your feet and play with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you know, I need to do that. I've been, I say to myself, I need to give him some time, just me and him, and I know that's what he needed. But I always have so much things to do and I don't do it. And to be honest, I think that's why he's always acting like, "Ah," because he needs some attention from me and I'm not giving it to him. And I need to do that.
So you are a good mom
You
because
are.
you can acknowledge that. That's
Yes,
huge.
Just a
yes,
few minutes of direct attention is worth all day of watching them play. Just a few minutes.
yes. And he told me I don't ever listen to him. And I need to work on that because sometimes he says stuff that doesn't make sense and I have to correct him and I need to zip it and listen to whatever he has to say. Even it doesn't make any sense. That's something I need to work on. I don't know why I keep doing that.
I'm sorry, you're human.
It's because somewhere along the lines, someone did that to you, and deep down inside in your subconscious, that's you doing it.
Yeah, you're right. I
Not
think that's
you.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, why I keep doing that? And he even told me, Mom, you never listen. You never give me a chance to say something. You always have to say something. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
Get
How
down on
old
your
is he?
knees. He's what? How old is he? 7?
He turned 7 last month.
Yeah. Get down
Something
on
Yeah.
your knees.
something that I've adopted as of late is listening to understand. And when they come to me with a problem or something, I'll be like, okay, wait, do you want me to listen or do you want advice? Right. And so those
Mm,
before I preface, if he just wants to talk and be able to work it out himself, maybe say, do you want me to be mom or do you want me just to listen, to you, and
okay.
not speak just, and he can decide before the conversation starts how he wants your role to be. And it will make you,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna work on that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those
Because I always
active
do that
skills is
myself.
important. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I'm gonna do it. Because I wanted to be able to have a good relationship with my kids. I don't want if my kids move out and we don't talk. I don't want that. I want us to still be able. I mean, I don't want him to be a mama boy either, to always constantly. I want him to be independent, but still be able to talk to me, things like that. Yeah.
Well, that's healthy. That's very healthy. Talk to him, ask him, tell him, what are your expectations out of this conversation?
Yes. I'm gonna do that. It's crazy how the conversation ended up being about it wasn't even meant to be.
That's a fun thing about kids.
Yeah.
So another fun fact about the brain, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
It cannot listen and talk at the same time.
Mm. Okay.
So if you listen to understand, they'll turn off the vocabulary.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good to know.
It's a good tool. I suck at it.
Practice make it better. So
I suck at it with my kids. I'm really good at it in my office. I can just sit there and nod. They're like, "Are you there?" I'm like, I'm just soaking it in.
your kids are different because they're your kids. You have
They drive me
something to
batty. Oh, they drive me crazy. Some of the things my youngest daughter says, I mean, we went to the doctor 2 weeks ago. No, last week. We went to the doctor and she said something that was slang for her age group. She's turning 16 next month. And it's slang and it was so inappropriate and it's had such high sexual innuendo in it. And my jaw,
went.
like it, I couldn't catch her words fast enough before I got to his ears, and I was mortified. But in my office, I'd be like, no, let them talk, let them say their piece, don't judge, nobody's judging you. But boy, that doctor, he was like, what does that mean? I'm like, stop. We don't want to know. She just kept going. And yeah, so if you have any parenting tips on that, getting your kids to read the room, that would be good. I need that.
Yeah.
It comes with age, I guess. Comes with time.
Oh boy.
You're just oblivious to it right now.
Oh boy. Yeah.
All right, ladies. Were you gonna say something, Olivia?
No,
No,
just listening.
just taking it in.
Do you think we're crazy?
No,
That's gonna be your future you in the future when you have kids.
Yeah.
Things you have to deal with.
Well,
it's just scaring me. It's giving me an insight.
You can learn from our mistakes.
what day do you graduate?
May 21st.
Ooh,
Ugh.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's coming up.
You're gonna be working full time now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be working full time for about a month and then I'll start college.
good.
Where are you planning to go to school?
I'm going to be going to Bridgerland Technical College for vet tech.
Oh, you do love animals, so that's a
Yeah.
good one for you.
I love that.
Yeah. Excited but scared.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa.
No, I'm not scared.
Yes.
We just spent
Don't be
30
scared.
minutes on this, Olivia.
What happened? Excited. She meant to say excited.
yeah.
Just excited.
Yeah.
Looking
Yeah.
Are
forward.
you moving there?
What?
Are you moving to Bridgerland?
Mm-mm. It's just in Logan. So there's a place in Logan and then there's one in Brigham.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
It's just close. It'll be nice.
so you're not moving away. Nothing's really changing except where you're going
Mm-mm.
to school.
They're going to school. You know, I've been reading. I don't remember if reading or an interview with a doctor. They say it's never a good idea for a kid when they done with high school to move out and go to college. It's best they stay home because their brain is not ready for this yet.
Mhm.
So in a way, that's a
Able.
good thing you're doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice.
What's our
Mhm.
homework for next week, Lacey? Grounding. Everybody's supposed to send grounding pictures.
An amethyst and selenite crystal, Selenite.
Yes, selenite.
Selenite.
Right. So you
Well,
probably have to send me a message, the name, then I could go look for it because I'm gonna probably don't remember how to spell it or anything like
Yes,
that.
I'll send pictures and then we'll report back and then we'll encourage all of our listeners to do the same thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes,
I want
yes.
to know how you guys are feeling. I want to note all the changes because we talked about a lot today.
We did.
And I would like to put it out there that if the foster parents of Ruby Frank's kids feel like they need extra support, I would support them. If they want to come in this, I would
Yes,
definitely
yes.
offer support there, but I'm a little farther north than they are, but we don't know where they are, I guess. So,
No,
Yeah,
we
we don't.
don't.
but my prayers are with that family and even for Ruby and for Jody. I hope that they can find some recognizance in this and some healing for themselves and give grace.
Yeah.
And I'm praying for everybody involved. So,
Yeah.
but I wish you guys the best week.
You too.
No, thank you. And have a good day, ladies.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.